Hi everyone, good morning. It's Katina again. I hope you're doing well. Still trying to figure out how to film, but I think that I'm doing a pretty good job. I'm getting used to the editing and all. So I wanted to do a short video, and you'll notice that the goal is actually always making short videos. The thing is that I thought about it yesterday. I thought that it would be nice to confirm that most experts in terms of weight loss and diets and all. I know that I'm not supposed to use the word diet, but for the sake of the video, if you're trying to lose weight, you need to have a specific diet. So let's put it that way. Most experts will tell you that you need to combine at the same time, watch what you eat and do a little bit of workout. It doesn't work if you're just working out and not trying to have a balanced meal, based on your physical activities. So it's important, I think, to say to be, clear about the message, because I know that from experience, if you do watch what you eat, specifically the portions, the quality of the food is important, but the hardest thing to do when you're starting, when you've never, let's say you experience all kinds of ways to lose weight and you lose it and then you gain it back, then you'll know that the results are not satisfactory. Otherwise you would be, everybody, especially women, everybody would be already thin. So that it's the most efficient way to lose weight. You have to balance both. So there are other factors, of course, that will help you succeed in terms of weight loss. But the equation and the strategy, it's not a miracle, it's nothing magical, but it's important to have the discipline to know that if you watch your portions and you watch what you eat and you're trying to learn something completely new, you have to adopt it and you have to follow it really religiously, if you want, all the time. So that eventually it becomes like a way of life and you stop thinking about it because you see the results, you're motivated, you think you look amazing, you look in the mirror and you like the body that you see, you like your reflection in the mirror. So it's very important to know that. But from experience, again, like let's say before I even had Lucas, so that like 17 years ago, when I was in my teenage years, I don't know if I'll have the courage to show you how I looked before I had Lucas. So it's not, I didn't gain weight necessarily. And I started working out really like more consistently after I had Lucas, because I gained weight after, not during the pregnancy, was after. So I think he was about 12 months old, a year old, and I decided to try something, I don't remember if it was Oprah Winfrey's personal trainer, because I had tried a couple of things, but I know that I took a plan, with the type of workouts that I knew that I could do, along with the food that was recommended, the portions and all. And for some reason, I kind of got the hang of it pretty quickly, probably because the results were obvious, Even our friends later on, when I was following that diet, if you want, when we met with some friends during that period, and everybody was saying, "Wow, you lost weight and everything," and I said, "Yeah," and still. So I know that when people who haven't, these people, my family who hadn't seen me in years, like over 10 years, and they say, "Oh, how did you do it?" Or they would say like, when you were a kid, you had weight problems or something like that. I can't figure out the proper terms. I'm really tired. By the way, I got up at 4 this morning. So anyway, I think that I'm going to publish once on Facebook. I don't know why, but I have 2 pictures of myself when we were in Cuba. One in Havana, another one, it was at the beach in Cuba. And I posted the 2 of them on Facebook, and then I deleted one and I kept one because the one of the 2 I had like a 2-piece what's it called? Not a bikini, but anyway, a 2-piece suit that I had, and I don't remember the size of it, but I just know that I had this. It was like bigger than a muffin top. Complex. I was not well in my skin, especially if you look at the other friends that we had made at the time. They were so thin. Like one of them, this girl, this young girl, I think she was like 26 or 28 years old, and she had like a tiny bikini. Like, it's already small to have a bikini, but this bikini was particularly small. So, and she looked really good, you know, and she was really drop-dead gorgeous, like a blonde girl. So I had, in fact, this is something that I learned along the way as well. If you have, like, let's say 40 pounds overweight, no, let's say 20 pounds overweight, it's going to be easier to lose the first 10 pounds. And it makes you feel bad about yourself if you know that you're trying a diet, but it's the proper term. I can't say another word really to explain that you need to have a specific way of eating to lose weight. So that's the hardest thing. Right now, I'm thinner than I was when we renewed our wedding vows. This is the photo that I have from the 2 of us from August. We did our renewal in August. And I had gained, probably because I'm an emotional eater. So after that, like today, like a couple of months later, I don't know, I kind of skipped one meal. And because I was having this, like, I have breakfast and then I have a snack and then I work out. And the second meal that I have, it's almost dinner time. So if I have a really big lunch, big but healthy anyway, at let's say 3 p.m., I'm not going to have dinner later on. So this is why I lost weight, and I'm at my thinnest. I think the last time that I was this thin, I'm trying to figure when. Oh my, I think it was a couple of years ago. And you know, I'm kind of in between. Sometimes I gain a few pounds. I don't use I don't know the exact weight. I decided to ban this forever. I don't know what the number is. I'm already anxious as it is whenever I think that I'm gaining weight, so I don't want to know the number. I'm sure that I'm at my thinnest in a very long time. I think it was maybe 2014 that I was pretty thin, but I wasn't thin. It wasn't something that was conscious. It was maybe anxiety, and I think that at some point I was working out way too much. My weight to 113 pounds, which is the weight that I had when I was 15 or 16 years old. Can you imagine? So, but then over the years, I kind of stopped. And if I go to the hospital, I'd say that I would have an appointment, a follow-up appointment at the hospital, and they needed to know my exact weight. I don't want to know. I'm going to tell them I don't want to know. For a couple of years, I wanted my ideal weight. If I were to pick a number, it would be 116 pounds. So that was my weight. But I know that I dropped a lot. But at the time, 113, maybe below that, it was a bit too low. It wasn't a healthy weight. Even if you look good in your clothes, it's not necessarily a healthy weight. So anyway, that's the point of today. I'm kind of rambling, but I hope that that it's going to encourage you to start to have like a new way of life. You have to see it this way to be successful. So yeah, so have a good day. Bye-bye.